Okay, looks like a loss still, unfortunately. Fair play. Oh, Silver Surfer's cracked, mate. This card's so good. I should have gone Silver Surfer right because I missed out on a point on. I missed out on a point on Captain America, innit? I forgot. And we missed the Fantastic here because then we get the surprise Brood value. Although the Brood is less points, the Scorpion is a lot of points. And Chavez is just popping off as well, man. To be honest, it's just giving us all the intel. Look, I'm literally turning down a Rogue on Iron Man. That's how good this deck is. I'm turning down Rogue on flipping Iron Man. What a deck, man. It's actually just popping off. Okay, this feels like the list. Is there any other changes we want to make? Guys, Silver Surfer is absolutely popping off. I think this card is going to get nerfed pretty soon. It's the best Battle Pass card we've ever had, in my opinion. I would say it's even better than Daredevil. I climbed 160 cubes with this deck in about 6 hours, and we started off with a version that's very different. We've refined it. I'm super, super confident that this is the best Silver Surfer lockdown deck you will find. There's also Mr. Negative. That's a route you can go down. I flipping hate that card. I don't like it. I'm going to test it at some point, but for me, this is just chef's kiss. I love it. Silver Surfer, 3 energy, 0 stats. On reveal, give your other 3 cost cards plus 3 power. Why is this so good? Well, it's very easy that this card can play for 15 plus points. Very easily. You need 5 3-cost cards on the board for it to play for 15 points. Moreover, not only is that a ridiculous amount of points for a free energy card, it is also putting stats into lanes which are full. For example, if we've got 4 cards that all cost 3 in one location, we can play Silver Surfer in the location we're losing to put 12 stats into that location. And you can also combo it on turn 6 with other 3-cost cards. So you could play, for example, Brood and Silver Surfer on your turn 6 to just out of nowhere have 1,000,000 points. It's kind of insane. The rest of the deck, then we went for the lockdown route with Storm. Storm is locking down a lane. Really nice for this because we just have lots of low-cost cards, right? We can just sneak lots of cards in early, and then our opponent is trying to play like their big cards like Hulk and Magneto and Giganto and all these kinds of things, right? Whereas we're just not interested. We are stopping them being able to play those big juicer cards, getting lots of bodies in and then buffing them all up with Silver Surfer. Goose is doing a very similar thing. What a card this is in this deck. It's unbelievable. You're just stopping your opponent playing those big juicer cards. The only real way you're losing Goose lanes is in mirror matches, or if your opponent has a death, which costs nothing, because they can sneak that in, or cost 3. So that's one thing to just bear in mind. The rest of the cards, I think Brood is a good place to start. It's pretty auto-include. You're getting 3 bodies on the board, which are all getting buffed by Silver Surfer by 3. So Brood is just insane. You can go Storm and then followed by Brood to win a lane. You can also go Storm followed by Juggernaut, of course. A really nice combo. You can also go Storm followed by Maximus, which is a nice 7 stats in the lane, because Storm and Maximus are then both going to get buffed up by 3 when you play your Silver Surfer. Sera is a nice card to just play on turn number 5, because then on turn 6 you can play 3 cost cards. So you might go Mr. Fantastic, Brood, and your Silver Surfer to finish it off. And there's just so many points out of nowhere. It's kind of impossible to predict. And because you're holding that extra card until turn 6, you have more surprise value. Rogue is in there because she's like a nice little tech card to deal with Patriot and things like that. Those ongoing cards, you steal an ongoing ability from a random enemy card. So you can steal your opponent's Iron Man, steal your opponent's Blue Marvel. Rogue is absolutely nuts. The big downside of her usually is the fact that she's only 1 stat. But of course, in this deck, she's getting +3 off Silver Surfer. So kind of unbelievably insane. Mr. Fantastic, just one of my favorite 3-cost cards in the game. Also worth mentioning, Absorbing Man. I think Absorbing Man could replace one of these 3 drops. Perhaps Rogue, perhaps Juggernaut, perhaps Cosmo. Absorbing Man is a Series 4 card, going to cost you 3,000 tokens in the collection shop, and it copies the last on-reveal ability that you played. So, for example, it will copy Brood, it will copy Juggernaut, it will copy Silver Surfer. That's going to be the main one, right? It will copy Rogue. So I do think that card would be really, really very nice. I honestly could see kicking Sera. I think you probably play Sera. I know a lot of people are going to say, surely, Specimen, you just kick the Chavez. I wouldn't. I don't think I would. I really like this card in this deck. Not to play it, it's just increasing the odds of us drawing our cards at the right time. For example, it's increasing the odds of us drawing Goose on turn 2, Storm on turn 3. Now, Sera on turn 5. Now, there is a downside in Chavez, which is that 1 in 44 games, she is going to be stopping you drawing your Silver Surfer on turn 6. Psychologically, it's going to feel a lot worse than that, because when you don't have your Silver Surfer, you're drawing Chavez, you're like, oh, if I didn't play Chavez, I could have drawn your Silver Surfer. But I promise you, that is only happening 1 in 44 games. It's when when Silver Surfer is exactly the 9th card in your deck, which is usually the card you draw on turn 6, and Chavez is in position 10 to 12. Because if Chavez is in position 1 to 8 in your deck, you just draw past her. So you would still draw Silver Surfer, your 9th card, and in fact you would draw it a turn sooner on turn 5, which I would argue is better because you have better knowledge about snapping early, about retreating at the right time. I think Chavez is an incredibly underrated card, and I had no issues with this deck having enough 3-cost cards to play on turn 6. I always had, after playing Sera, 3 3-cost cards in hand to play on turn 6, and therefore just playing the Chavez made a lot of sense. Like, you could add another card that costs 3 into this deck, like Absorbing Man, but I'm pretty sure you're better off keeping the Chavez and putting that Absorbing Man in maybe instead of Mr. Fantastic, maybe instead of Juggernaut or Cosmo, or Rogue. Your choice. There's loads of other considerations. The main ones, though, are the 3-cost cards. Play around with those. I would keep Sera, Storm, and Goose, and Brood, and Silver Surfer, and Maximus, and Killmonger all times. But yeah, Cosmo, Juggernaut, Rogue, Mr. Fantastic. You can play around with those ones. Obviously, if you're missing some cards, you can still play this one. But I would say Brood, Storm, Goose, they're going to be your real money cards. And Silver Surfer, of course. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. See you on the next one. Bar Sinister Silver Surfer. Not bad. Unfortunately, obviously the Cosmo. Cosmo, I think so far, we can probably say has been bad. We could maybe take it out. That's not a bad little play though, is it? The Silver Surfer popping off. It's buffing the other Silver Surfers too. That is pure filth, mate. Sheesh. 14-point Broods. My sequencing should be Ironheart first to increase the odds of Ironheart buffing one of these cards. Because if Ironheart buffs one of these 3 cards, I win the right lane. Nice, she did. Big Silver Flippin' Surfer. We lose left. Ironheart buffs. Oh, we lose by 1. GG though. GG. Oh lord. Alright. I guess we just kill... we just Brood in it. Do we have a Brood mid? Nah, we just Brood here. Oh, snap! Absorbing Man is like... No. It's... No. It's like a... No. It's a different style of card. Wong is like... I think Absorbing Man is better than Wong. Oh, the Brood into Gamma Lab is OP, lad. There's not many Shang-Chi's doing the rounds today either. I'll go for Captain America. Wow, what a play. Kind of sad for them that they don't have the Apocalypse. I need to win one of these lanes still. So what's the line? It's got to be Jug last turn, right? Jug's kind of popping off, guys. Yeah, they have a really bad hand. Fairness. Oh. I don't know why they wouldn't play Drac there. They have a lot of swarms to play, that's for sure. Silver Surfer into Sinisters is insane. And yeah, we're killing the Blade and Sunspot here, so it's just GG. I can't believe they played on. Maybe they're Shang-Chiing us to the right. Like, they do have an insane amount of swarms, so it's quite possible this is still a Shang-Chi. It's Morbin time. That's a 16-point Morb. Wow. 16-point Morb? Are you mad? Seb? I feel like Sera might have been a bait, actually. Surely this is winning. Oh, Jesus. I didn't see that coming at all. So Rogue mid is winning. Surely losing though, right? Maybe not. Looks like a win on the tiebreak. Ah, bang, mate. This is so good. This card is insane. This card is insane, chat. Look at it. Look at it. That is filth. It doesn't look so good for us, does it? If we're honest. That actually is really good for us. This like middle location was just a nightmare for us. It's like the worst thing imaginable. Okay, so they are actually ahead left. I can't get any more stats left, I don't think. Oh, I killed 0 actually, so we're tying left. Okay. I figure Jug mid is good. Might mess them up. Magic is actually good for us, right? We were just losing beforehand. Which card did they play first? Because I think that matters here. Big red skull still. Interesting. Nice. This drug was sick. Get in. It's a win. Should be a win anyway. It's a tie left, it's a tie right, and we should be winning mid. Oh, it's a win right. It's a win. It's a tie left. Easy. Ha! Ha! 2-point Taskmaster. Wow, GG. Well played, dude. Well played, dude. That's such a... I can't believe we won this game. This magic saved the day. So, we go. Oh, they snap. Get in. Bang. 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 GG. Adios. Easy win. There's the hazmat. Uh-oh, we could hit the Captain America instead of the Luke Cage. We want to hit the Luke Cage, I think. It might not matter, but we hit the... Yeah, we don't... That's not ideal. Because we get more points mid, but as points right we cared about. We actually lose. Oh, we won by 1, let's go! Flipping heck, mate. Yeah, because if we hit the Rogue on Luke Cage, it's actually an 8-point swing difference to the right. 50-50 on Rogue. I think we're probably better off just going Maximus. Maybe we also just say we don't care about mid and we just play this. We probably just don't care about mid, right? It's kind of insane. GG. Let's go! Infinite pop it off! Off the raft. That's a banger of a game as well. Mate, we're popping off. Mate, Jug's popping off here, man. I'm assuming if they go mid, like the Jug's not going to move them, right? It's not like if I'm pretty sure this Jug doesn't move them because they didn't play that card there. You get what I mean? So I think this just works out fine. That's GG. Oh, guys, Rogue first game in the deck. Rogue absolutely popping off, mate. What a woman. Show me the Silver Surfer too so we get the full combo. Do we go Brood? It's 4 points mid. Like mid is what we're concerned about. Oh, it's 2 points mid. Okay, I guess not then. Rogue onto the Dino blood. Let's ask if they want to snap. Yeah, that is the problem with Cosmo. But with like Goose, Storm, Cosmo just makes so much sense because we're just going to be limiting where our opponent can play their cards so much. They think it's all over. Look at this Dino. No Dino for you, blood. My Dino now. What a card. Holy moly. Rogue, first game in the deck, popping off.